What's going on, winners? It's your boy Lil So 2.0, and today we're talking about one of the most important tools of the devil. Now, before we get started with that, please let's do some housekeeping things. You can follow me on all my social media platforms at Carlos J. Henry wins with az.com. You can also subscribe to my newsletter to learn about human behavior, how to effectively communicate and hold yourself accountable in order to achieve your goals in a quarter of the time. You can also purchase a copy of my Winners Win book and learn how to kickstart your kickstarting guide in order to learn how to grow your business, grow yourself professionally and personally. You can also try to get interviewed on my podcast or learn how to work with me in order to keep your own work, maximizing your own traffic in order to have them buy everything that you offer, stay with you for a lifetime, and refer your products or services to everyone. Now, the most important weapon. This is a weapon first. The most important weapon of the devil is flattery. Okay. The devil likes to get through us through flattery. And the reason why they like to get through us through flattery is because the devil knows that he can take advantage of people when he basically, give them flattery, right? So flattery me kind of means what we say boosting, what I mean, boosting someone up, just making them feel good, right? Flattery is you trying to make someone feel good by telling them how great they are. It's a strategy that you can actually use for the greater good, but the devil also uses it for evil in order to get you to do things that they want you to do. Okay. When you're out there and you got that girl at home, and then there's girls out there telling you, oh my gosh, like, you're so strong, and oh, you're so smart, and this, that, and that. They're trying, that's flattery. They're giving you flattery, and they're trying to boost your ego up in order to do that. So for men, the way to men are seduced, you are flattery to their ego. So you keep boosting their ego. Men are really physical people. A lot of men have egos, right? We all have egos. We all think that we're better than what we really are. We believe we're the best, right? Even sometimes men that don't even put in the work believe that they're the best. They think that they're this alpha male and they don't even put in the work to be the alpha male. So for you to boost up a man's ego and tell them how great they're doing and how strong they are and how all these things that you're telling them to boost them up, boost their ego up, is just going to help seduce them to do whatever you want them to do. Okay. Now with women, it's vanity. Um, and to be honest with you, I'm going to need a little bit more on that though. But you can also boost a woman up too as well by continuing to be flattery to her, show her flattery. Okay, so flattery really is one of the most effective tools in order to that the devil uses in order to persuade you to take action, which is also, like I said, a tool that you can use as well in order to persuade action. Um, and like I said, it's how men and women seduce each other. Okay, if I tell a woman how beautiful she looks, how funny she is, how it's just so great hanging out with her, how much she's such a great time, you almost can seduce her to do anything. Now, I'm not saying that works for every single woman, right? And it's not going to work for every single woman with every single man because there's combinations, right? Versus that initial attraction and stuff. But this is not a course on how to build relationships and meet the woman in your dreams. It's not what this is not what this post is about. This post is about using flattery in order to persuade someone to take an action. Now, this is why I teach sales so much as well, because sales is just persuading people in order to take an action. Right. This is the reason why I do that, because like I said, you can see, you can use it in anything. You use it to pick a woman. You can use it to get a job interview. You can use it to sell your products or services that you have to any person that you have. And it all starts with using flattery as your weapon, the same weapon that the devil uses. Now, most people that watch this might be thinking, don't follow what the devil does, right? But the devil is the same as an angel, is the same as God, the same as the lower self, same as the higher self, because the law of polarity, that two things are one and the same. They're both the same, but they're just opposites. You know what I mean? To give is to receive. To receive is to give. So it's the same thing with the devil. You have to pick up these tips and tricks that you learn from studying what he does, to studying what he says, in order to know how to become a better version of yourself, so you know how to be him. If flattery is his weapon, you have to use his weapon against him, right? Because flattery is a weapon at the end of the day, right? And what did Uncle Ben say to Peter Parker? Do you remember? He said, with great power comes great responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility. And the only way to have and the thing is, when you have great power, there's no difference between the villain and no difference between the villain and the superhero. There's no difference between the two. With the villain and superhero, they both have this. The villain and the superhero both have a weapon, but it's a matter of the superhero uses his weapon for the greater good. The villain uses his to, and it could be greater good in certain people's eyes, though, right? It's just perspective. Example for Thanos, right? Thanos wanted to cut half the world's population, but he wanted to do that because he was tired of seeing all the poverty and all this. So he had good intentions, just the way he went about it. You see what I'm saying? And then they stopped him, and they stopped him because he's trying to cut the world in half. But then it's just like, also, like I said, from his perspective, he was trying to save the world's poverty, though, right? So when you use this weapon of flattery, you can use it for evil. You can use it to seduce as many women as you want, and you know try to play them, and don't do. You could use this to sell process services that are going to kill people's bodies, like cigarettes and stuff. You could use it for that, or you can use it in order to take people to a different opportunity that's going to help them grow. You see what I'm saying? With great power comes great responsibility. It's just a matter of how you're going to use this weapon that the devil is teaching, and that's flattery. All right, so that's really all I have for you guys today. I want you to comment below how you are going to choose to use your flattery weapon. Keep killing the day. Winners win, losers lose, and you pray for success like this. 2.0 out.